It's like, what the fuck? Beyond 1990, Mr. Jason Kingston Marshall's been accused of murder-homicide. In the autumn 1990, I went to see these detectives on the 7th of February this year, and for the last few years I've been trawling through the internet. Either way, I had my dossier with us, photocopies were took, and they just fucked us over. Because, in plain sense, why on earth would the person posing behind the email that I received, this is a long time after the February, why on earth would a person then pre-book an appointment at the Word to go through the microfilm, when inclusive in the dossier that I took with us on the 7th of February, of which photocopies were took, why on earth would a person then pre-book an appointment, and it was a person posing as an Alison Hayhoe? Why would a person do that when I'd been there, I'd done that, it was Central Library at the time, in 2016. Why would a person do that? So I was totally traumatized by that. I asked by email for the persons to identify themselves. Now, the persons went ahead and, well, allegedly, kept with this pre-booked appointment and then sent back an email stating that they went through the newspapers between the dates, listen to this, the 19th and the 31st, and searching for reports of murder. It's like, And there was other surrounding information which was given as well. And plus I've got the pathologists, I've got the names of the pathologists that were there. Because the thing is, why the route of the coroner's me was directed towards was because the lineage in the year 2017 was for a reason that it would have been referred to coroner, was the ground as an external force. Now, I don't know what the lineage was in 1990, and anyways, I knew prior that it wasn't a Mr. Duffy. It wasn't a Mr. Carney that was the coroner. And also, most persons think the coroner is the pathologist, and that's not. What a coroner is a legal academic, a solicitor, which is decided on a career change and then applies to be a coroner, to do a medical legal sector. So yes, the paperwork present. A pathologist, like last year two of my great friends, they went to the morgue, and a pathologist's aim is to find the cause of death, and that was completed. Now, back in 1990, I've gotten the two names of the pathologists. It obviously mustn't have went to coroner. Now, like I said before, the reason for us thinking that I would have went to coroner was based on 2017's information, because the ground was an external force, hence criteria why it would have been referred. 1990, as it appears, it hasn't even reached coroner. But it would not have skipped and jumped the pathologist report of first name Alison, which is connected to Gail Nesworthy currently, but then was known as Gail Pedersen, which is the aka mom of Robert Pedersen. Keeping the thoughts, I was 12 at the time and Robert was a few years younger. The actual happening happened in the autumn. It's more or less now down to the September, because a lot of thought applied to. Only Mr. Jason Kingston Marshall was accused of this, no other person, for various other reasons. Also, so the pathologist report will be retained from 1990. By the way, the second name of Duffy was the coroner then. I really need to find these detectives, because, I'm somewhere I shouldn't be. I'm being victimized beyond, and it's just encompassing my life. which, and so much for the safeguard meeting and so forth and things as such. That person is a threat to others. I've said it. He's been chased away from my doors on numerous occasions at various addresses. Me myself states that the contributing factor to the early passing of Karen Harlan is also Jason Kingston Marshall, as can be read in amongst my Facebook. I'm going to stop this recording. I'm currently at the Waterworks riot. I'm going to stop this recording. But there's Alison and Dave detectives, which came over on February the 7th. Now, it's just, what on earth, because those two persons had more than enough information, and photocopies were taken of my dossier that I went with. You know, on that morning I didn't want to go anywhere whatsoever. I just wanted to crawl up in bed, but I got up and I went. I'm going to stop this recording. Word needs to get to those persons because they're in trouble. Miss me light.